pivotal Game 5. And what do you guys think about the visitors here in this one?
Well, they've used the fast break well to score easy points and keep the defense unsettled.
And we know this. Every team in the league now seems to be looking to play with pace.
We've got Sarr, and it's Lanier in at the 5, roaming the paint. It's stolen. We've got James Harden. DeAndre Ayton is out there with Anthony. And it's Billups in at the 1. Pass to Harden. Ayton with a screen. Three-pointer. Harrison pulls it in.
No idea why he's attempting so many outside shots. It's not his day, and he needs to either look to drive or get it to an open teammate.
First personal foul. First team.
He's getting his first free throw attempts of the night now.
Taking 2 shots.
He's off on the first. He hits the second from the line. Shooting just 38%. Their offense not where they want to be. Pass to DeBusschere. Back to Harden. Now here's Ayton. That's tipped. Here's Daniels. Here's Harrison. Defended by Harden. Here's Harrison. Clock at 6. Mobley, left side. Over Ayton. And Mobley gets it to go. Mobley's got his first basket.
Okay, quick shooting from the big fella. Mobley knocking in the jumper.
Pass to DeBusschere. Now here's Harden. He's covered closely. Missed inside.
Well, when you've been struggling as he has, you love that your teammates have really stepped up and taken the challenge.
Here's Harrison. Back to Thomas. Howard, the screen. To the middle. And it's Howard finishing it off.
Well, good night for the defense. Dwight Howard finishes with authority.
And Joe Mazzulla calls timeout here. We might see him looking to make some tweaks to the strategy here. Richardson's checked in for Thomas.
Substitution on the court.
2 minutes now played in the second quarter. Three-pointer, Anthony. Sends it home from three-point land. Anthony's got 6.
His three-point shot can be streaky from game to game and season to season, but Melo certainly a threat from out there.
Howard in the high post. Pass to Daniels. 5 to shoot. Shoots over Caruso. Daniels misses.
Well, it's a make-or-miss league. Sometimes the Jays just don't fall. It wasn't a bad shot.
Anthony outside. He buries it from 3. Anthony's got 6 in the quarter.
They're getting torched on the perimeter. 4 of the last 5 buckets have been threes.
Outside Richardson. Howard with a screen on Payton. Here's Arizin going inside. It falls. He's now 2 of 5 from the field.
And they're in a better flow this quarter offensively. And their shooting percentage is steadily rising as a result.
Pass to Anthony. Picked by Gobert. From behind the arc. Anthony misses. Gotten 3 of 4 field goals in the second quarter. And here's Mobley. Here's Daniels. He's guarded by Caruso. Mobley, a screen on Caruso. Here's Daniels. And they're going to count that bucket, and they'll send him to the line. It could be a three-point play.
Looks like we're starting to see a pattern here. Not afraid to get in the paint and get wet.
First trip to the free throw line for him tonight.
For your home team, Dyson Daniels. 1 shot.
Here in the second quarter of action as we approach 4 minutes played. Outside Payton. Back to Caruso. And that one is hammered home.
And plays like that one can make the difference in a close game.
And it definitely got the bench on their feet too.
Well, credit him for going for it, not settling, saying, I'm going to attack.
Pass to Daniels. Now here's Richardson. It's rebounded by Rudy Gobert. Gobert's got his 6th rebound on the night. On the wing, Anthony, guarded by Richardson. Anthony, the pass to DeBusschere. Three-pointer off the mark. Gone 4 for 6 here in the second. And here's Howard, guarded by Payton. Tries from 6 feet, and there's the bucket as Howard finishes it off. Howard's got 4 points now in the quarter.
And now almost all their points coming from the paint.
Anthony outside. It's picked off. Here's Richardson. And he misses the go-ahead basket.
Got to credit the defense. They found a way to stop him, and that's never an easy task.
Back to Anthony. Pass to Gobert. Six to shoot. Now here's Payton. He's closely guarded. And it's good with time running down on the shot clock. Payton's got his first points in this one. Payton against Richardson. Here's Daniels. Mobley with it. Over Anthony. Anthony grabs the board.
Well, we didn't see the same kind of control we're used to seeing from him. This guy is usually a tremendous finisher.
I just love the aggressive finish.
Now, I'm thinking he's sending a strong message with that jam. Mobley outside. They set the pick. Pass to Daniels. Mobley and screen on Payton. Here's Richardson. Ooh, lands soft on the front of the rim and drops in. Richardson's got 5 points.
This guy plays with such confidence and ability to score in a variety of ways. Nice.
And Dwight Howard picks up the foul. That's his first foul. So both teams changing it up here.
Substitution on the court.
There's a minute 47 left in the first half. Boozer passes to Payton. And here's Butler. Just 5 on the clock. Payton, no good. Gotten 6 of 10 shots to drop in the second. Nice work. Steps back. Daniels passes to Lanier. Uses the glass that time. It's good. It's a tie ball game.
The ideal pass for that situation. Great instincts.
Now Caruso. Down low. Nice assist and nice finish. Solid play all the way around. Payton's got his second basket on the night. We've gone 7 for 11 in the second quarter. Pass to Harrison. To the inside, Howard. And he gets the bucket. He's got 6.
Well, a tough first quarter for this guy. You like to see the shot go in. Nicely done.
Shooting 46%, a decent average so far. Payton against Richardson. Payton passes to Butler. First trip to the free throw line for him in this one.
At the line for the away team, Caron Butler. 2 shots.
Take a break. 2 seconds.
And he knocks down the first one. Butler hits them both. 29 seconds left in the second period. Payton against Richardson. There's 18 seconds left in the half. Shot from 12. And it's Gobert with a rebound. Gobert's got 7 rebounds in the game. Payton passes to Caruso with 1 on the clock. No good. Would have counted had it gone. And the first half comes to an end. We've got a close game going here. Leading by just 2. We've got more hoops coming your way in just a minute.
Greetings, one and all. The postseason drama we love, and no disappointment here as it's a close game so far.
Playoff atmosphere. Hostile environment, man. They're handling the pressure, putting themselves in a good spot to win.
Hard to focus with thousands of fans screaming at you. They've stayed in it. They've stayed confident. They've got a chance to retake a lead in the series, and a hometown crowd eager to help them do it.
You're right. Home court advantage could be the difference maker. Time to make that move.
A pretty balanced series so far. Both teams have proven they can win games. So who knows what will happen?
Not me. Thanks for tuning in. Now it's time to head back over to Brian Anderson for the start of the third quarter.
Happy to have you back with us for the Eastern Conference semifinals on 2K Sports. Nice game. What a performance by James Harden.
And if he felt any pressure coming into this game, he sure hasn't shown it. What a sensational start.
Boy, he has been locked in, all about business, just going out there and doing what he does best.
Shooting efficiently, 50% so far. We've got Sarr, and it's Lanier in at the 5 spot. So that's who Jamal Mosley starts the second half with. Here's Arizin, defended by Harden. 6 on the shot clock. With the floater. The shot, no good. Shooting at about 44% so far. Pass to Payton. Now here's Anthony. Here's DeBusschere. Nice follow through on the fadeaway. DeBusschere's got 7 points in the game.
You know, he had room to operate, but added a little fade on that shot just for good measure.
Here's Sarr. Here's Lanier, defended by Gobert. Lanier, the pass to Arizin. Knocks down the triple. Give him 8 points now.
Such a reliable threat from range. You think the defense might key on him a little bit more.
Outside Harden. Lanier with the rebound. Lanier's got 4 rebounds now. Pass to Daniels. 90 seconds into the second half now. Arizin misses. Harden with it. 9 points in the game. Now here's Gobert. Three-pointer, Anthony fires in the triple.
It never ceases to amaze. Melo makes putting up big numbers like this look so effortless. What a performance.
And we've got a timeout from Jamal Mosley. He's going to gather the troops and talk it over. Boy, you got to like what Carmelo Anthony has done in this game.
Well, I think this is a necessary timeout so they can figure out a way to limit the impact this guy's having from three-point range. They've got to dedicate more resources to their perimeter D.
Two minutes into the second half of play now.
Great job on the back end of the play.
Yep, finished with both hands, making sure of it. Got 2 of 3 from the floor in this third quarter. Pass to DeBusschere. Anthony outside. Here's DeBusschere. 7 points in the game. Clock at 6. Harden from outside. Sarr pulls it in.
He is just not taking smart shots out there. A pattern he has fallen into tonight.
Daniels passes to Lanier. For the tie. Pass to Sarr. Here's Lanier. Outside Richardson. Over Harden. Richardson, no good. Shooting at a decent clip. 45% for the game. Here's Gobert. Here's DeBusschere. Using his post moves to get the 2 points. DeBusschere's got 4 points this quarter.
You can see it. Once this guy gets his rhythm, he is so hard to slow down. What an excellent night for him and his team.
Anthony feeling it out a bit. Steps back and shoots. Harrison pulls it in. Shooting a solid 47%. Daniels passes to Harrison. Back to Daniels. To the middle. Here's Sarr. The shot comes out. Ooh, great D that time from Gobert. Here's DeBusschere. He's got 9. Pass to Payton. Anthony outside. And here's Payton. A deep 3. Lanier with the rebound. Lanier's got his 5th rebound in this one. Here's Sarr. And the bucket is good. Sarr's got 6. Gone 3 of 7 here in this third quarter. And Joe Mazzulla has called timeout. A moment to rest and confer on the game plan. Anthony finds Ayton. Back to Anthony. Launches a 3. Howard grabs the miss. Howard's got 4 rebounds now. Thomas outside. Back to Jones. Oh, and a beautiful feed leads to a monster jam.
I just love the aggressive finish.
Now, I'm thinking he's sending a strong message with that jam. Here's Billups. Anthony with a screen on Thomas. Here's Billups. And it's Thomas with the rebound. Gone 4 of 9 in the third quarter. It's Thomas on the wing. Pass to Sarr. Here's Jones. He's guarded by Anthony. Howard with a screen on Anthony. Jones, the pass to Howard. And it's Howard finishing it off.
I'll tell you, running the pick and roll to perfection right there is Dwight Howard. Nice, strong roll to the cup.
Now Aiden. Outside Harden. Aiden, no good.
Well, he saw the play coming together, but the timing was just a little off.
It was a really good thought for sure, but the lob has got to be better than that.
Shooting only 30% in the third quarter. Here's DeBusschere. 9 points in the game. For 3, Anthony. Howard grabs the miss. Sarr passes to Thomas. Pass to Nembhard. Three-pointer. Anthony grabs the board. Anthony's got his 4th rebound in this one. Back to Harden. Now Aiden. 6 to shoot. Three-pointer, Anthony. Sarr pulls it in. Sarr's got rebound number 7 tonight.
The battle of the boards has been something to watch.
This is his 2nd trip to the line in the game.
First team foul. At the line for 2, Isaiah Thomas.
Shoot 2.
The first free throw is good. Mobley, he's checked in for Sarr. And so he hits both. We've got 1:13 left in the third quarter here. They need something good to happen here.
Yeah, they've gone way too long without a score.
Butler against Jones. Right side, Butler. Another miss. Boy, they're in a funk right now. Gotten 5 of 12 shots to drop in the third. Thomas outside. And there's a whistle. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. It's going to be on Alex Caruso. This will be his 3rd trip to the free throw line.
At the line for their home team, Isaiah Thomas. 2 shots.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
That free throw, no good. And he sinks the second. 40 seconds left to play in the third quarter here. Here's Billups.
Home team foul. Isaiah Thomas. 2nd personal foul. 1st team foul.
And he'll take his 3rd and 4th free throws of the night.
Chauncey Billups. 2 shots.
First one falls. Second free throw, no good.
You gotta love how they've been crashing the boards, fighting hard for every miss.
2 points. That one goes.
They've toned down their three-point attack in the second half, looking to protect the lead with higher percentage shots.
Just 1 second separating the shot clock and the game clock. Here's Billups. Got it.
Chauncey Billups.
Now here's Thomas. Defense is right there.
Chauncey Billups.
He's had 6 attempts at the line. He's made 5 of them.
At the line for your home team, Isaiah Thomas, taking 2 shots.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And the first one at the line is good. And both free throws good for Thomas. There's 6 seconds left in the third. From deep. Oh, he got it up in time, but it wouldn't fall for him. The third quarter comes to a close. They're up by 6. And when we return, we'll get the fourth quarter rolling here on 2K Sports. And let's take this opportunity to show you our State Farm assist to the game.
Yeah, just shredding the defense with that feed. Zero chance to stop that.
Well, that's what a great pass will do, right? You love the unselfish play.
And welcome back, folks, for more Eastern Conference semifinal action. They've got Rudy Gobert. Alex Caruso is out there with Butler, and it's Boozer in a power forward. And Butler the bucket on the assist by Caruso.
And that was the right decision. When you're in need of a bucket, you go to your most trusted guys.
Well, you've got to earn trust and equity by making shots. Nice delivery there.
This is when your interior D has to be on high alert.
Shooting 40% so far in this one. Caruso, pass to Butler. Pure from three-point range.
Lackluster defense, showing no desire to chase shooters off that line.
Now Thomas.
Man, the defender really went after him.
Third personal foul. First team foul. At the line for 2, Isaiah Thomas.
Shooting 2.
First free throw is good. And both free throws good for Thomas. About 1 minute played here in the fourth quarter. Gobert up top. And here's Butler outside. He drops it from range. Butler's got 9 points in the quarter.
Man, they're having a hard time defending the triple. That's 3 in a row.
Thomas with the ball. They set a pick. Shot clock at 6. The putback. It's good on the putback.
More points coming from inside. In that respect, they've been the more aggressive team.
Butler surveying the floor. Out to the right wing. Picked by Gobert. Phillips. And right through it goes. We're about 2 minutes into the fourth here. Thomas passes to Lanier. On the take. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Gobert.
Substitution for the away team. Dave DeBusschere. Gary Payton.
Thomas passes to Jones. Here's Daniels. He's guarded by Caruso. Oh, and he brings it down with a two-handed jam.
Making sure of it with the two-hand slam, B.A.
Yeah, I don't blame him. With the score this tight, you cannot take a chance here. Just under 2.5 minutes gone by now in the final quarter. Pass to DeBusschere to tie it up. Connects from downtown. And this game is tied up now.
They're really employing a deep range initiative here in the fourth, and it's working.
It feels like they have worked their perimeter game to perfection. Swinging the ball, cashing in from the outside. What a performance.
Here's Caruso. Back to Payton. To take the lead. Lanier with the rebound. Lanier's got his 7th rebound here tonight. Pass to Jones. Here's Lanier. Back to Jones. Thomas with the ball. Just 4 to shoot. And Lanier gets it to go.
Their interior D continues to look shaky. Not a good matchup for them right now.
Gotten 5 of their 7 shots to fall in this final quarter. We played just over 3.5 minutes now in the fourth quarter. Pass to DeBusschere. Shoots over Sarr. And that one's good. DeBusschere's got 5 points now this quarter.
Boy, great fadeaway. That's nice touch with a lot of traffic around him.
Gotten 4 shots out of 6 attempts to drop so far in the fourth. Here's Daniels. Caruso grabs the board. Gotten 6 of 8 shots to fall during this fourth. DeBusschere passes to Payton. To take the lead.
Substitution on the court.
Shooting just about 57% in this fourth quarter. Payton against Thomas. Pass to Sarr. And stolen by Anthony. Here's Harden. Banked it in off the glass.
This team leans heavily on James Harden when the game is hanging in the balance. Mr. Harden with a big shot.
And so Jamal Mosley calls for the timeout. He's looking to make some very important adjustments here. let's swing it over to the sideline and hear from Allie.
Hi, guys. Well, Jamal Mosley was just reviewing the plan with his team. He had some words of confidence for his team, saying all it takes is a few chances. We make a few plays down the stretch, we can steal this thing from them. Back to you guys.
Good job there, Allie. Thanks. Gone 4 of 7 from the field in the fourth quarter. Pass to Daniels. Here's Sarr. Here's Harrison. Drops in the 3.
That's his second make from distance this half after hitting none before that.
Here's Harden. Here's DeBusschere. And the foul is called. He missed it, so he's got a couple of free throws coming his way.
And even from where we're sitting, you could clearly tell it was a foul.
At the line for the away team, Dave DeBusschere. 2 shots.
And he makes a first. And so he makes both from the line. Here's Thomas. And so Jamal Mosley calls for the timeout, rallying his guys to make sure they all know the plan.
It's time for Dance Cam. If you see yourself on the big screen, then you know what to do. Show us your moves.
Pass to Daniels. Here's Sarr. Thomas outside. And Gobert with a block.
There is a reason his nickname is the Stifle Tower. Send it back, Rudy.
Anthony. And the ball's out of bounds. It was last touched by Anthony.
Hurts to see that kind of mistake. Coach is going to be on him about that one.
Richardson's checked in for Thomas. Gotten 5 shots out of 9 to go in this fourth. Lanier, the pass to Richardson. Here's Harrison. Back to Richardson. There's a screen. 6 to shoot. Here's Lanier to the wing, right side. From deep, Sarr counted from distance.
Ooh, important points from Sarr. And just great recognition of the moment. Don't see that in a lot of young players. Wow.
And Joe Mazzulla has called timeout, looking to get everyone dialed in and engaged. Gotten 7 of 9 from the floor in this fourth. Pass to DeBusschere. Back to Harden. 1:49 left in the final quarter. And a missed layup. Shooting around 50% in the game so far. Inside, Daniels passes to Arizin. On the wing, Richardson. From downtown. And stolen by Gobert. Now here's Anthony. Pass to Harden. Out to Anthony. There's the three. Gets the three to fall.
He wants the ball, has a flair for the dramatic, unfazed in big situations.
Tries it from the top of the key. Arizin misses.
And it didn't fall, but still a great look.
You know, it can be frustrating when you make the right play and fail to reap the rewards. You just have to stay with it here.
And the stakes were high right there. What a bucket.
I'll tell you, that changes things, doesn't it? Good job, young fella. What a game.
Here's Arizin. Ooh, he took a hard foul on the shot. So he'll head to the line to shoot a pair. Rudy Gobert picks one up.
At the line for your home team, Paul Arizin. 2 shots.
Shooting 2.
So the first one drops, and that brings him within 2 here. And good on the second, so he makes them both.
In tense situations at the line, they can count on him to keep his cool.
Grant, they'd love to milk the clock here.
No question. They're in a great situation right here.
Harden from outside. Lanier with the rebound.
And he almost made them regret defending him so loosely.
Here's Arizin. And he sinks it.
Big-time bucket to put him in front. Now they've got to put everything into their D and come up with a big stop.
And Joe Mazzulla calls timeout here. And a great call on his part. This is the time you want to be in sync right here. All right, what are the considerations at this late juncture?
It's always interesting to see what play a coach has saved for a situation like this.
What you want is to create a clean, high percentage look if that's at all possible.
We've got 22 seconds left to play in the fourth quarter of this one. Harden to pass to DeBusschere. Anthony, left side. Over to the left wing. Let's go with a three. The three won't fall. And so they foul intentionally.
Yeah, and that was a smart move. I mean, you have to foul right there. You just don't want them to run out the clock.
Taking 2 shots.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And no good as the first free throw misses. We'll see if he can hit the second. And he's able to hit the second one, and that'll put him up 2. So the home crowd happy here as they get the victory. And with this win, they've piled all the pressure. They only need one more victory to close the series out.
And this was a critical performance. At 2-2, a team season can ride on a Game 5 like this one. They did a terrific job of rising to the moment and taking control of the series.
Time for us to say so long. We hope you've enjoyed our coverage during the second round of the NBA Eastern Conference playoffs. For Doris Burke, Allie LaForce, and Grant Hill, and all of our crew, this is Brian Anderson thanking you for watching this 2K Sports presentation of the NBA. And before we go, we'll leave you with our player of the game.
It's Game 6 of the Western Conference semifinal. Now Lever. Now the starting group for the visitors. Richardson is out there with Kidd. And it's Pierce. And it's Gilmore. In at the center, locking down the middle. Worthy can't hit.
Yeah, can't see why he missed that one there. The D's close, but like plenty of room.
Here's down low. Lewis covered. Pierce good.
A true three-level scorer. Pierce can beat you anywhere on the floor.
James Worthy on the wing. Hands the 12-footer.
And if you're the guy who has to guard him, it is never going to be an easy night for you.
Lewis against Pierce. Outside Kidd. Uncovered. Antetokounmpo grabs the miss.
The defense there got away with a major lapse.
Lever against Kidd. To the middle. Here's Antetokounmpo. Shays with the rebound. Lewis against Richardson. Pass to Shays. Here's Gilmore. Inside. Here's down low. Worthy on him. The shot by Pierce will not go. Gone 1 of 3 for the field to start this one so far. Unzel, the pass to Lever. Worthy feeling it out a bit. Pierce with the steal. And now running up the court, Kidd pushing it up. Here's Richardson. And that one no good to start him off on the night. And Lever has it in the corner. Back to Antetokounmpo. Giannis is double. Clock at 6. Lewis against Pierce. Lewis misses.
Yeah, not really much of a flow offensively yet. Only 1 of 4 from the field.
Pass to Gilmore. Here's Shays. Outside Kidd. To the inside. Gilmore. And he jams it with authority.
Not getting old here. Seeing him make that lead pass with perfect timing.
And Mark Daigneault calls timeout here. He's made the decision. He wants to huddle up with this guy. numbers during this postseason as shown on the 2K leaderboard. Second, Giannis Antetokounmpo.
And he's taken off on a tremendous scoring streak at the perfect time. I mean, obviously, he's established himself as a premier playoff performer.
Pass to one zone. Outside Worthy. Now here's Lewis. It's hauled in by Richardson.
And so far, the team just 1 of 5, and that rim shrinking.
Into the lane. Here's Shades. A three, and it's blocked. And the ball ends up out of bounds. And they'll keep possession. And that kind of stifling effort on defense needs another look.
And this is postseason play at its finest, refusing to give up shots here in the playoffs.
First quarter of play and just over 3.5 minutes in. 5 on the clock. And here's Richardson outside. Antetokounmpo grabs the miss.
And if they know what's good for them, that's the way they'll defend against him every time he takes the ball in the three-point line.
Throws down the alley-oop slam.
Absolutely the prettiest play in basketball, executed to perfection.
I don't think you'd get an argument there. Everybody loves the alley-oop. Now here's Kidd. Hasn't made one yet. Pierce. And the rejection by Antetokounmpo. And here we go. Fast break. Levers. Oh.
Yes, sir.
And guys, I'm starting to be concerned that the rim ain't going to survive some of these unsailed jams. There's just so much power to his game.
Here's Shades. Richardson finds Pierce. Buries the long-range jumper. Pierce has got his second bucket tonight.
You can't just stop when there's a pick set up. Gotta fight over it as a defender.
That's one that the coaches will watch tomorrow with that player. You hate to see him give up in that situation.
Now here's Worthy. A shot by Antetokounmpo. Nobody around. Tried to come right back with the three of his own, but it's no good. Here's Pierce. And he drops it in from the low post. 7 points for Paul Pierce.
Not just the accuracy in the quarter, it's his movement and the energy that's getting him on this nice roll.
Here's Lewis. And 2 free throws coming up. Unable to get that one to go with all the contact. It's on Jason Richardson.
And I love how active Lewis is on offense. Outstanding at just taking the initiative there and getting the call.
And the first one at the line is good. Rose, he's checked in for James Worthy. And both free throws good for Lewis.
And you can tell he's feeling confident right now at the line, and when he's on, he can be lights out.
Lever against Lowry. Outside, Pierce. No good from outside.
And on an open look like that, he's very gifted at making the weak coverage pay.
Back to Giannis. The 11-footer, and the shot goes in. And timeout is called by Ime Udoka. This will give him a chance to discuss some potential alteration. Shane Battier is checked in for Paul Pierce. They're 36% in this first quarter, trying to get their bearings. Lowry kicks to Richardson. Back to Lowry.
And Lowry will get his fair share of points in close. This guy's a grinder.
It's his first trip to the line. Free throw dropped for Lowry.
2 shots.
And so Lowry nails both of them.
Well, there's a quality about the way Kyle Lowry steps onto the floor and plays with intensity that I think competitors and even opponents really appreciate. He just gives the game everything that he possibly has, and it elevates his play.
Yes, that goes in. Giannis has got his second bucket.
We'll see if they can finally hold on to a lead. It's been back and forth all night.
Well, you can tell they really want to increase this lead. They can't keep letting them take it from them.
Lowry drives in, shoots over Lever. Giannis grabs the miss. Giannis has got his 5th rebound right now in the game. Right side Lever. Back to Rose. 1:14 left to play in the first quarter. Hammers the alley-oop through.
Well, I'd like to see Giannis thread the needle, a big man that has some point guard skills.
Outside Lowry. No good with the triple. Gotten 6 of 11 shots to go down so far. Pretty nice shooting. Unzeld, the pass to Lever. 43 seconds left in the first. Shot clock at 6. Pass to Giannis. And it's Reed pulling it down. Antetokounmpo has gone 2 for 5, shooting 40% from the field here. And Battier throws it down.
And the one-hand slam just looks so pretty when it's in his hand, and he's the one doing the slam.
Agree. He is smooth as silk, even on a power finish. Now, here's Lever. Scoreless thus far. About 3 seconds between shot and game clock. And here's Giannis from outside. Rebounded by Battier. And here's Richardson outside. Hits the three-point bomb. 6 changes of the lead here.
Yeah, both teams still kind of feeling their way through this game.
Doesn't go for it. And still a close game as the first quarter comes to a close. Up by 2. Stay with us as we get set to bring you the second quarter right after this. And we welcome you back to 2K Sports coverage of the Western Conference semifinals. And looking at what we've seen so far, guys, from the visiting team, what do you think?
Yeah, in that first period, they looked to push in transition at every opportunity.
It felt like they knew that there were openings in transition and just wanted to keep trying to feed that, get out quick.
They've got Antetokounmpo. Lewis is out there with Scott. And it's Wicks in at the 3. They've got Richardson. Lowry out there with Petrovic. And it's Coleman in at the 4. Here's Antetokounmpo. Second chance shot. Gilmore grabs the miss. Getting a lackluster 38% for the game. Struggling so far. They've got Scott. He's out there with Lewis. And it's Unseld in its center. Here's Giannis. Oh, that's blocked. And they're on the break from about 19 feet. And that one's good by Petrovic. Petrovic has got his first bucket in this one. Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
Here's Antetokounmpo. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
Well, Giannis is one of those guys, you look at the end of the season, he's going to be up there in free throw attempts per game.
This is his first chance at the line tonight. First free throw is good.
Think about Giannis and just how special of a player he is. We know off the court the endeavors he's into. I mean, this guy has really grown into a global ambassador for the game of basketball.
He doesn't get the second one.
This feels like it's snowballed a little bit on them. The more he tries to shoot his way out of this slump, the worse it seems to get. They need him to get it together.
Now here's Kidd. Still scoreless. Pass to Gilmore. Back to Kidd. And stolen by Scott. Giannis passes to Wicks. Giannis against Richardson. Giannis outside. Trying to break that ice-cold streak. And Antetokounmpo slams it in.
This is what makes Giannis such an elite player, his ability to score in those difficult situations down low with lots of bodies around.
Kidd kicks to Richardson. Back to Kidd. Stolen by Lewis. Quarter number 2. We're about 2 minutes in. Pass to Antetokounmpo. Two free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
Hard to get upset at the defense there. Antetokounmpo is no easy matchup down low in the paint.
He's made one and missed one so far in the game.
Well, his body control is phenomenal, and his ability to get to the line has always been impressive. That's a huge part of his game.
Joe Dumars, he's checked in for Lewis. And it's tied up with that one.
I think what makes Giannis special is how uncomplicated he is. The man is just an incredible, pure athlete who simply loves the game of basketball. That's all there is to it.
Here's Kidd, and that's good off the glass that time. Kidd's got his first points of the night.
That's pretty unselfish there. He sees that there's a better shot on the perimeter, and bang, just kicks it out.
And Mark Daigneault calls timeout here. He's ready to talk things through with the team. Worthy's checked in for Antetokounmpo. Second quarter of play with almost 3 minutes gone. Now, here's Dumars. And they recover it. 6 to shoot. To the paint. Here's Bogut. And at last, they get one to fall.
They are just killing them on the interior.
Scott against Kidd. Pass to Petrovic. Drills the three-pointer. Petrovic has got 5 now.
How many times have we seen a possession like that from them today? Ending with a basket, coming off a pretty pass.
Scott is screened. And here's Dumars outside. Shays with the rebound.
You know what, though? Sometimes you can be too open. I think it may have surprised him, and that's why he missed.
Richardson the pass to Gilmore. Kidd against Scott. Pass to Gilmore. Puts up a deep 3. Worthy pulls it in.
He missed that one, but I've seen him drill shots from that distance in warm-up.
Oh, no, I know he can make it, but that's warm-ups, so maybe just a step too far.
Now, here's Dumars. Still yet to score. Here's Kidd. Here's Gilmore. What a jam!
You knew something good was coming, Kevin, right?
Yeah, and sometimes he comes off as maybe being laid back, but Gilmore is a fierce competitor in the post, and it comes out in his rebounding more than anywhere else. And the next one puts him in the bonus.
First personal foul.
And we have to take another glance at that powerful rejection.
And that block was something. It's the playoffs, and every possession and defensive stop matters.
This is checked in for Jason Richardson.
Paul Pierce.
Bogut with a screen on Kidd. Scott finds Bogut. Worthy against Pierce. Down low. Power down with both hands.
Excellent on both ends of that play.
Yeah, the steal was sharp, but the slam topped it off.
And we say it time and time again, so I'll repeat it. Have to be careful with the ball, or this is what happens.
Now, here is Dumars. To the middle. Whoops, anticipated the pass. Turnover. To the inside. Here's Shays. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. It's going to go on James Worthy.
And you don't ever want to get into the habit of letting the offense get to the rim.
This is his first free throw of the game. The first one falls. And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time. Gone just 2 of 8 shooting here in the second quarter. And Mark Daigneault calls timeout here. Wants to regroup and go over the strategy. Come into this one after winning on Tuesday.
Yeah, in that game, I thought they took advantage of some sloppy play, but give them credit. They turned mistakes into points.
Yeah, the last game, it felt like they were just feeding off of what they were doing defensively, forcing a lot of those turnovers, and that helps build your defensive confidence.
Rose against Pierce. Shot to stop the run, and it's laid in by Bogut. Bogut's got his second bucket of the night.
Tough to match up with Bogut, especially his size and that soft touch.
Pass to Shays. They set the pick. Inside. Outside for Kidd. Clock at 6. Here's Petrovic, covered by Dumars. To the middle. And there's Worthy on the assist by Dumars. Worthy's got his second basket of the game.
Changing ends quickly. He's rewarded with a high percentage look.
Yeah, the defense trying to do their best to slow him down, but when he gets room like that, you got to look out.
Shays can't hit.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the three. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
Now here's Rose. He has yet to score. Down low. And Bogut slams it in.
Bogut's so intelligent, playing out of the pick and roll. A 7-foot screener who rolls well to the basket.
Kidd passes to Gilmore. Here's Petrovic. Nailed from three-point land. Petrovic has got 8.
It took a little bit of time, but now he's taking the pen off the cap and putting his mark on this game.
Kidd against Scott. Rose looking around. Over Pierce. Excellent D there from Pierce. Gone 6 of 11 from the floor. Over 50% shooting here in the second quarter. Pass to Kidd. Here's Petrovic from downtown. They grab their own miss. Nice yet again. And the basket by Shea.
Such a big part of what he does for this team. Just work and work on the boards, generate second chance opportunities, and hopefully convert.
Now, here's Dumas. Up and in on the way.
And they keep hammering away at him inside, forcing the ball into the paint.
5 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Kidd passes to Petrovic. Pierce against Rose. Outside Pierce. Puts up a deep three. No good on that one. Fires from way outside. And the last second attempt doesn't fall. And so we conclude the first half. Leading by 6. Stay with us, folks. We'll get back just after halftime to start the third quarter.
And it's time for your fan half-court shot. Please direct your
Hello, basketball fans. Halfway through this Game 6, and so far it's been a good one.
Without the points they've gotten off the bench, this game wouldn't be as close as it is. Can you count on that in the second half? It's debatable, man.
With a chance to close out the series at home, you know they're feeling the pressure in this one, Kenny.
Yeah, if they can't get it done in 6, Game 7 will not.
And that about wraps it up. And as the third quarter is about to begin, we go to Kevin Harlan for the call.
And we're back. Good to have you with us for 2K Sports coverage of Game 6. Here's Pierce. Starting the second half, here's Ime Udoka's foul. We've got Richardson. He's out there with Kidd. And it's Gilmore in at the 5, roaming the paint. Now here's Pierce. 6-point game. Just 5 to shoot.
And we know Pierce has the jumper, but you can also pound it inside with it.
This is his first trip to the line tonight.
Shooting for the away team. Paul Pierce at the line for 2.
That free throw missing. And he sinks the second. And here is Antetokounmpo. Outside Lever. Lewis, left side. Pass to Lever. Lays it up off the glass. Lever's got his first points in this one.
I don't know what's happening defensively, but they're not putting up any resistance.
Richardson dishes to Pierce. Outside Kidd. Here's Shades. Pierce with it. Lewis covering. The shot by Pierce, no good.
There's some defense for you. For someone who's as good at shooting the 3-ball as he is, you need a defender who's equally good at guarding against him.
Unzel, the pass to Worthy. And here's Giannis. With the floater, it's good. Antetokounmpo's got 10 points in the game.
That was delicate there from Giannis. I like that floater because that becomes unblockable given the massive length.
Outside Pierce. To the inside. Gilmore. And a beautiful feed leads to a monster jam.
And he just dangles from the bucket after sending that one through.
And you can see which team has the swagger right now. Now, here's Worthy.
And how about the incredible timing on that alley-oop?
He absolutely hammered it down. And we've got a timeout called from Ime Udoka. Wants to talk some things over, might be seeing some things to adjust. Into the third we go. 2 minutes in now. Kidd against Lever. Here's Shea. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot two. This is his second trip to the line in this one.
At the line for the away team, Walt Shays. 2 shots.
No good on that one. And the second free throw, good. Gone 3 of 3 from the field since halftime. Worthy outside. Richardson against Lewis. Shays with the rebound. Shays has got his 6th rebound on the night.
Yeah, but they're 3 of 4 to start the second half.
Kidd against Lever. From deep, Richardson goes back up, and that's 2 points on the layup. Shays has got 7 points.
And that's a lesson for the D. Fight harder on the glass.
Yeah, you just can't afford to give up second chance opportunities again and again.
Giannis dunks it down.
Not much a defender can do against Giannis there.
On 2 of 4 here to start the second half. Richardson outside. Back to Kidd. It's not going to go for him. Great defense that time from Lever. To the left wing. Here's Unseld. 8 points for him. Misses from close range.
That is some tough defense there against one of the better finishers in our game.
Richardson outside. This one for 3. And a great assist by Kidd as that one goes in. Richardson's got his 2nd basket. Kidd against Lever. Floats one. Worthy with the bucket. And that's now 6 points for James Worthy. Kidd against Lever. They set the screen. Richardson gets a wide open look. It's rebounded by Unseld.
His shooting has been a little bit below par. You think about what this lead would look like if he was on.
And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Pierce. Both teams will make substitutions. Gone 5 of 7 from the field in the third quarter. Let's see if they can keep it up. Lever with it. Down his high post. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
First personal foul.
And Giannis that time just making the most of that play, getting the foul, still getting the shot off.
3 trips to the line so far for him in this one.
Taking 2 shots.
No good on the free throw. Coleman's checked in for Paul Pierce. And he's good on the second. The timeout is called by Ime Udoka. He's going to have a discussion here on the sideline. Gone 3 of 8 so far in the third quarter, looking to lock in that rhythm. Lowry passes to Richardson. Pass to Reed. Plays it up and banks it in. Reed's got his first points of the game.
Of all the action happening there, it's the assist that jumps out to me there. That's just a great look and a great setup for the bucket.
Here's Wicks. Nothing on the board to the paint. And he could not get that one to go. Out of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2. It's going to be on Willis Reed. First trip to the free throw line for him in this one. First free throw is good. So both teams changing it up here. And good on the second, so he makes them both. Gone 4 of 9 from the floor so far in the third. Lowry against Lever. Now here is Lowry. He's guarded closely. Shot clock at 6. Well, shot off that time. Gone 5 of 7 from the field in the third quarter. Let's see if they can keep it up. It's deflected. And it's going to be out of bounds. They'll keep possession.
You love the pressure he's putting on them. Almost had that steal.
Yeah, pestering right now, and that's going to pay some dividends. At some point, there's going to be a turnover.
Here's Lever. Releases from the wing and drills it. Lever's got 4 points now in the quarter.
It's just stellar court vision by Bogut. Sees the defense is unbalanced and then finds the open man.
Here's Reed, and it's sent back by Bogut. And here's the fast break. Rose leading the way. Outside Lever. Bogut with a screen on Betty. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here. Kyle Lowry picks one up there.
No question, he got bumped on that shot.
And he's got his first free throw of the game.
Jalen Rose, 2 shots.
And that one misses. Good on the second free throw. It's a neck-and-neck game here in Oklahoma City. Now Lowry. Lock it 2. Rebound Bogut. Bogut's got 4 rebounds in this game. Here's Rose, and he banks in the layup.
What a strong take from Rose, just brushing off the D on his way up.
Being just 33% in the second half so far. They need to look at more high-quality shots. Lowry feeling it out a bit. Down low, Coleman. No good. They had a chance to end the run there.
The game has been very close in a lot of areas, but rebounding has been the one differentiator thus far.
Now here's Lever. Pass to Rose. 5 to shoot. That's in there. Lever with the assist. Lever's got 3 assists now in this one.
And a nice spark for their offense here in the second half. Now above 50% for the game.
Now here is Lowry out to the wing. 29 seconds left here in the third quarter. And here's Reed. Covered by Bogut. Pass to Lowry. Launches a 3. It's hauled in by Bogut. Bogut's got his 5th rebound right now in the game. Outside Dumars. Some solid defense from Reed.
And that was almost a block. Still did enough.
They just do that, Kevin. They just did that.
Wow, what a way to finish up the quarter.
That's an incredible shot there. Just let it fly, take a chance, and somehow that one goes in.
We're at the end of the third, and we've still got a close one. They lead by 1. And do not go away, as we'll be back in just a few moments with the start of our fourth quarter coming up next. How about a look at today's State Farm assist of the game?
And the definition of teamwork right there, guys. I mean, what great communication between them, and what a beautiful feed.
Well, coaches talk about it all the time, but to be able to play with that kind of feel, nice play, collaborating, improvising, and organic.
We've reached the fourth quarter, and what has been a very competitive game should be an exciting finish. Antetokounmpo is out there with Bogut. Then it's Lewis. Then it's Worthy. And it's Lever in at the point. Now here's Antetokounmpo. Giannis sets a screen for Lever. Back to Antetokounmpo. And the slam dunk by Antetokounmpo.
And Giannis always plays at a high level, but feels like he's kicking it up a notch here.
Lever against Lowry. Pass to Pierce. Eddie outside. Reed dishes to Pierce. Reed a screen to tie it up.
Willis Reed. Third personal foul. Substitution on the court.
Pierce has gone just 3 of 10 shooting from the field. Lever against Lowry. Outside Worthy. The 10-footer. And he overshot that one, missing.
He has to make those shots, guys. If not, a lot of pressure is shifted to the perimeter shooters to hit everything.
And it's Lowry penetrating. Kicks it out to Richardson. There's a good screen. Antetokounmpo pulls it in.
Well, he's a guy to count on to produce from the mid-range. He doesn't miss too many open looks from there.
Outside Lowry. Pass to Shades. Here's Gilmore, covered by Giannis. Lowry against Lever. And Lowry gets it to go.
And Lowry does a good job of getting off his shot in that mid-range area.
Worthy outside. Lever outside. There's the lob. Oh, Giannis up high and down hard.
Yeah, you could throw that pass just about anywhere, even the top of the square for Giannis to go and get.
Gone 1 of 3 from the field to start the fourth quarter. And timeout is called by Ime Udoka. And that timeout by Coach was carefully measured, wanting to make sure that everybody is on the same page here. Scotty's checked in for Lever. And now we've got some time to check in from the sidelines. You got for us, DA?
Well, during the break, I listened in on Ime Udoka's huddle. He said in the huddle, you got to play some defense in the paint. They're getting too much in there. Battle down low. Time to fight, guys.
Thanks so much, David. And over 2.5 minutes in the books here in the fourth. Pass to Pierce. Here's Shades to tie it up. And that comes off the assist by Pierce. Pierce has got 3 assists tonight.
They've given up a lot of three-pointers here today.
Antetokounmpo looking it over.
Great to see Antetokounmpo going strong inside. At times, the D has no choice but to foul him.
At the line for the opposing team, Giannis Antetokounmpo taking 2 shots.
That's good from Antetokounmpo. Both free throws good from Antetokounmpo. Gone 2 of 4 from the field since we started the final quarter of play. Pierce kicks to Kidd. Inside, here's Gilmore. Kicks it out to Richardson. No luck that time in the shot that would have put them on top. At 52% from the field, they're clicking. Unseld the pass to Antetokounmpo. Lewis down low. And it's Antetokounmpo picking up the assist. Giannis has got 3 assists tonight. Lewis against Pierce. Outside Kidd. Pierce with the screen on Scott. Kidd against Scott. 4 on the shot clock. From about 16, rebound Giannis Antetokounmpo. Antetokounmpo's got double-digit rebounds now in the game. And it's blocked by Kidd. There's the 3. Traps in the tray.
And perimeter scoring, I have to imagine it was a topic of discussion at halftime.
Maybe trying to find a little bit more space and ball movement to get guys open at the three-point line.
And here is Lewis following the three-pointer by Jason Kidd. Lewis passes to himself, and he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line.
All the officials are all over that one.
At the line for 2, Wes Unseld.
And he makes the first. Rose is checked in for work. And Mark Daigneault calls timeout here. And he wants to see some changes out there right away and right now.
Get loud, fans, on the court door, home spot. All right, fans, get on your feet and make some noise for T-shirt time.
And he makes both free throws.
And done a much better job from the line this half. They've gotten that percentage up over 80 for the game.
Rose against Pierce.
Jalen Rose. First personal foul. First team foul. Shooting for the away team. Paul Pierce. 2 shots.
That's good from Pierce. Pierce hits 2. Gone 3 of 5 here in the fourth quarter. Pretty good numbers coming out of the break. Here's Rose. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass.
Pretty much all of their buckets coming from inside the paint now.
It's Richardson on the wing. Lewis covering. Richardson kicks to Pierce. Can't tie it up as that one's no good.
It wouldn't surprise me to see him find his touch and still be a factor. Don't count them out yet.
High, arcing shot, and it's blocked. And that goes out of bounds. They'll keep possession. And Mark Daigneault calls timeout here. He's clearly intent on wanting to lock in and make sure everyone's on the same page.
The loudest and craziest fans get a free t-shirt. Let's hear it, fans!
For Scott.
Number 12, Pat Lever.
Pass to Lewis. Giannis outside. A floater. It's blocked. Richardson outside to tie it up. Cranes the three-pointer. It's all knotted up.
And he just seems to always deliver in the clutch. And he's got it going right now. That's who they want taking the big shot.
Another steal. Here's Shays. Lewis covering. Get against Lever.
2 minutes remaining in the game. 2 minutes.
Out to the right wing. Pass to Gilmore. Shot clock at 5. Now Richardson to take the lead. Here's Shays. It's good, and they get the go-ahead bucket.
You can't just stop when there's a pick set up. Got to fight over it as a defender.
That's one that the coaches will watch tomorrow with that player. You hate to see him give up in that situation.
Now here's Giannis. And it's blocked. Lever against Kidd. 1:27 left in the fourth quarter. Richardson, no luck.
Really excellent defense there. They know he's capable of knocking it down from the outside, and they could not have played him better.
Lever, the pass to Antetokounmpo. Here's Unseld. Outside Rose. Here's Lewis. And down it goes, jamming that one home.
And that's a huge shot from Lewis. Man, does this guy know how to come up with the goods.
Kidd against Lever. Here's Shays. Over Unseld. Shays can't hit. Outside Lever. Going inside. It's good.
That is world class.
Love seeing that there. A huge possession, and he nets it.
And we've got a timeout called from Ime Udoka. Coach clearly feeling the necessity to regroup with so much at stake here.
It's time for Bandstand. If you see yourself in the big screen, then you know what to do. Show it your move.
Outside Kidd. A three. Lewis grabs the board. Tries to keep it alive. And here's Giannis. We can probably expect to see him slow it down now.
Yeah, I think you want to milk your possession.
Oh, gigantic shot here by Giannis. He's showing he's ready to deliver another big moment.
And timeout is called by Ime Udoka. This is a huge moment, folks, in this game. And he wants to be prepared. There's 25 seconds left here in the fourth quarter. Here's the pass to Gilmore. It's thrown back to Kumbo, and they commit an intentional foul. See another one of those so they can get into the penalty.
Had to foul and on that occasion to stop the clock. That's the enemy in this situation.
Guys, they're holding on to the slimmest of leads.
Yeah, and you
can't afford to let that thing get any slimmer.
14 foul. At the line for the home team, Jalen Rose. 2 shots.
He hits the first one, and that puts them up by 5. Second one is good. Hitting both at the line, and it's a 6-point ball game.
Yeah, the lead getting safer and safer as these free throws from the stripe go in.
Pierce for 3. Antetokounmpo pulls it in, and that's an intentional foul.
Third personal foul. 15 foul. At the line for the home team.
Good on the first, and that makes it a 7-point lead.
Taking 2 shots.
He's off on the free throw and able to get that second one to drop in. And the series has been won. A 4-2 victory for them in the second round. And now they find themselves just 4 wins away from us. Much appreciated, David. It's time for us to say goodbye. We hope you've enjoyed our second round coverage of the NBA Western Conference Playoffs.
Take a look at the visitors here. This is their chance to finish off what's been a highly contested series, but it's going to be tough to do on the road.
Tough indeed. I mean, even though they were the favorites coming in, they're facing an opponent with surging confidence in an arena that may be as loud as we've heard all year. It should be a terrific game.
Now the starting group for the visitors. We've got Dyson Daniels, and it's Sarr in at the 4 slot. Pass to Richardson. On the wing, Daniels. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And it's Gobert with a rebound. Now Payton. Pass to Harden. Here's the Busher. Shot on the wing. Missed it. Now 0 for 1 on this game.
Usually, guys, he's going to knock that one down from there. Proficient at operating in that medium range area.
Arizin, pass to Richardson. Here's Sarr. Here's Daniels. Defended by Gobert. Pass to Arizin. Takes a three. Second shot opportunity. And he lays it in.
Bob Lanier is so active on the glass. Got to love that. I mean, he's got a long body. Knows how to use it well to get those second chance opportunities.
Now here's Payton. On the wing, Harden. The three is up. Nice start for him. Sinking his first shot.
Defensively, you have to stay connected to him on the perimeter.
Pass to Daniels. Anthony against Richardson. Beyond the arc. And that's good. His first bucket of the game.
Well, I tell you what, when Richardson is making these shots, it really opens up the floor.
Outside Harden. Back to Anthony. It's good. Off the assist from Harden.
Whatever the defense gives, that's what he takes. A sign of a skilled offensive player.
Pass to Sarr. Here's Arizin, guarded by Payton. To the paint. And stolen by Gobert. Here's DeBusschere. Anthony with it. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take two from the free throw line.
Carmelo Anthony's skills right on display there. Taking that shot right into the defense and knocking it down in spite of contact.
First one falls for him.
And, you know, Carmelo Anthony is a special player, guys. A bulky, small forward with a quick trigger release, an elite scorer.
And Anthony drops them both.
Productive trip to the line. He doesn't like to leave points on the table.
And so Jamal Mosley calls for the timeout. He wants a few moments to regroup with his players. And we're about 3 minutes into this first quarter. Here's Daniels. Hits a three-pointer.
Oh, good shot from Daniels. He understands he needs to keep knocking these down for his team.
Outside Harden. Back to Anthony. To the middle. Here's Gobert. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot two.
Big guys know it's going to get physical inside, so Gobert was ready for the action.
First trip to the line for him here. The first free throw is good. And so Gobert nails both of them.
Known as the Stifle Tower, Gobert's defense and rebounding are valuable to this team.
Just over 3.5 minutes gone here in the first. Richardson, the pass to Harrison. It's rebounded by Rudy Gobert. Gone just 2 for 4 from the floor. Here's DeBusschere, guarded by Richardson. DeBusschere passes to Anthony. Here's Gobert, and the layup is good off the glass.
This is Gobert's comfort zone, using his size to capitalize down there.
Here's Howard. No, stopping him there. Jams it in, and he's fouled. An opportunity at a three-point play. Rudy Gobert picks one up, and he's got his first opportunity at the line here tonight.
You know what? Still a consistent double-double threat every game is Howard, wanting to prove how valuable he is.
Now here's Harden. Tight defense on him. 4-3. Sarr pulls it in. Gone 4 of 7, shooting a solid percentage. Outside Richardson. Pass to Daniels. Inside. Here's Sarr. Shot clock at 5. Lets the 3 fly. Daniels misses. Gone 3 of 6 from the floor. To the inside. Here's DeBusschere. Oh, he got him with a pump fake, but he couldn't finish. And he lobs it up to the rim. And stolen by Anthony. And here they come. Payton, no good.
That's their plan, to get him an opportunity to finish it tight. That's a miss they can live with.
Daniels passes to Richardson. Howard against Gobert. Pass to Sarr.
Well, defensively, against a young guy like Sarr, his size and energy can be overpowering.
These are his first free throws of the game. No good on that one. And the free throw is good. Now leading by 1.
Yeah, and the potential Sarr has is enticing. He's a talented, mobile big man who wants to keep improving.
Anthony outside. Over Jones. Anthony misses. Shooting a solid 50% in the opening quarter. On the wing, Richardson. Outside Jones. There's the triple. They grab their own miss. The shot by Howard, no good.
Ooh, old school right there. No easy buckets.
Caruso with it. Anthony outside. From 18 feet away. Nice touch on the bank shot. Anthony's got his second basket of the night.
Then put your head down and go to work. That's what they need to do. Yeah, these teams trading punches right now. I mean, it's table tennis. Back and forth we go.
And we've got a timeout from Jamahl Mosley. He's going to talk it over with his guys. 1:44 left to play in the first. Pass to Sarr. Howard with the ball. Outside Jones for three. He's now 1 for 2 with that bucket. It's been neck and neck this entire first half.
Yeah, 8 lead changes so far. These clubs are looking evenly matched.
Here's Billups. Yet to see a basket. 1:16 left in the first quarter. Anthony misses.
So far, rebounding has been a focal point for them.
And the trend they'd love to continue right through the next 3 quarters as well. Oh, I love watching him flush it home, showing how easily he can get off the ground and bang it.
Caruso outside. There's a screen. There's 47 seconds left to play in the first quarter. Clock at 6. Howard grabs the miss. Got half their attempts to go. 6 of 12. Pass to Daniels. Now here's Howard. He's guarded by Caruso. Here's Boozer. 15 seconds left in the first quarter here. Anthony against Jones. Anthony feeling it out a bit. He drains it as the shot clock ticks down. Anthony's got 8, and at the end of 1, a closely contested game so far. Up 2, and the second quarter about to get started. We'll be back in a moment. And welcome back to 2K Sports, everybody. This game 6 getting started. And what do you guys think about the visitors here in this one?
Well, it's simple. When you can dominate the boards at both ends, you can control the second chance touches.
And, you know, their rebounding advantage has been glaring, simply outworking them on the boards for that entire first quarter.
Doing efficiently, 50% so far. We've got Herb Jones. He's out there with Evan Mobley. And it's Lanier in at center. Chalk up 2 there. Thomas has got his first bucket in this one.
Boy, inside, the defense goes all out trying to stop Thomas, but he stays focused and manages to get around them for the bucket.
Here's Billups. Still without a bucket. Harden gets it to go. That makes him 2 for 3 in this game.
Want to score in the NBA? Picks can really force the D to make tough choices.
Harden's gone 2 for 3 from the field. Now here's Thomas. Takes it inside. Pass to Lanier. And yep, it's good. Lanier's got his second basket of the game.
Nice job hitting him right in stride. Excellent play.
Shooting the ball at 43% from the field. Starting the second quarter, about a minute gone. Outside Butler. Ayton, the screen on Jones. And here's Butler outside. Drains the triple. Butler's gotten himself on the board with a 3 there.
He's the last guy you want to leave alone on the perimeter.
Down low. Here's Lanier. Ooh, excellent D there from Ayton. Thomas against Harden. Pass to Butler. Here's Billups. And that misses. That would have put him up. Got 2 of 3 shots to go in the second. Here's Daniels. Here's Lanier. Butler covering. Thomas outside. From deep, Mobley. The rebound by DeBusschere. Outside Harden. Pass to Butler. Ayton with a screen from the arc. Butler can't get it to go. And a little under 2.5 minutes gone by here in the second quarter. And here's Thomas. Here's Lanier. Outside Jones. Pocket 4. Pass to Lanier. And here's Thomas from the arc. That one is off. Here's DeBusschere. No points so far. Stolen by Mobley. Jones in the post. Butler covering. This is his first opportunity at the line this evening.
Jones. 2 shots.
That's good from Jones. Nembhard, he's checked in for Daniels. Jones hits them both. And now about 3 minutes gone in the second quarter here. And Joe Mazzulla calls timeout here. He wants to give him a breather and talk things over. And here in the second quarter, about 3 minutes played. Now here's Harden. He's guarded by Nembhard. Harden, the pass to Butler. Outside Payton. Ayton, a screen on Thomas. Payton, no good.
This has been a close game in a lot of ways, but they do have an edge on the boards.
We've seen it time and time again in games. Effort and determination on the glass can make up for a lot of other weaknesses.
Now here's Thomas. 4 on the clock. And just over 3.5 minutes played here in the second quarter. They get the rebound. Ayton with a screen. Now here's Butler. He's guarded closely. Pass to DeBusschere. Fires the 3. The rebound by Nembhard. Gotten 2 of 5 shots to fall this second quarter. And Mobley throws it down.
You talk about a catch radius. I don't think you could miss Mobley with that pass if you tried.
Harden, the pass to DeBusschere. Butler against Jones. Ayton, a screen on Jones. Butler taking his time here. Launches it. And after missing his first 3 shots, he drains it. 1 for 4.
Defensively, there was a lack of aggressiveness, and it really made it easy for him to knock that shot down.
Nembhard, the pass to Thomas. Mobley, a screen on Payton. Here's Thomas. off target with the free throw line, Jay.
Defense made an impact right there. Definitely got him uncomfortable going up with it.
Payton. It's good. Off the assist from Harden. Payton's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3. Nembhard outside. Pass to Thomas. To the middle. Here's Mobley. Ooh, Ayton with the block.
Yeah, Ayton has all the physical gifts of a great shot blocker. Size, length, and agility.
Butler against Jones. Mobley with the block. They're running.
Well, that was clearly a foul.
Yeah, he took a shot there, earned those free throws.
And this will be a second trip to the free throw line.
Jones taking 2 shots.
That's good from Jones. Anthony's checked in for Butler. Jones hits them both. Gone 4 of 10 from the field in the second. Pass to DeBusschere. Anthony outside. Fires the 3. It's good. Off the assist from Harden. Harden's got his 3rd assist of the night.
Good to see Anthony knocking down that 3. When he does this, the offense becomes even more potent.
And so Jamal Mosley calls for the timeout. He wants to make sure everybody's on the same page. So it's both teams making substitutions here. The visitors with the ball. Back to Richardson. Pass to Howard. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Howard's got 5 points.
They just look so overwhelmed inside. Yeah, that's why they continue to get attacked.
Yeah, I think they've got to ramp up the aggressiveness. If they don't, things are just going to get worse from here.
And he lobs it up, and Mobley throws it down.
Beautiful setup on the alley-oop.
Great catch, great flush.
Boy, I tell you what, that's the play we'll remember if they can put together a little surge to break this game open.
Anthony with a bucket.
Inside, Anthony runs into some contact, but he stays strong and focused and finds a way to work through it.
Nembhard outside. Pass to Howard. Blocked! Now Harden. 5 points in the game. Now here's Payton. Anthony in the post. Guarded by Richardson. Good D by Richardson. Here's Arizin. Hasn't got one to fall yet. Mobley, no good. 7-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. To the paint. Stolen by Mobley. Now here's Nembhard. Defense right on him. Pass to Howard. Mobley outside. Nembhard outside. 6 on the shot clock. Inside. From down low, Howard's shot's good. Howard's gotten 4 this quarter.
The value of good ball movement isn't lost on this squad.
And we're through the first half of play here in what's been a good one. They lead by a bucket. We've got more in store for you right after this.
Greetings, one and all. The postseason drama we love, and no disappointment here as it's a close game so far.
Their offense is running like a machine there, Shaq. I mean, they're making calculated decisions, kind of like all of those degrees you have. Calculated degrees, very consistent approach, man. I'm telling you, man, just like you.
Yeah, you can't speed them up or slow them down.
Still alive, but facing some long odds. How do they keep hope alive?
Well, I think those tough moments are what reveal a lot of character, Ernie. I mean, how you perform when things aren't going your way, that's what makes you a pro.
And what makes you elite, it's not being in that bad position in the first place.
Interesting point. Glad you could join us. Ryan Anderson and crew are ready to take it away for the start of the third quarter.
Happy to have you back with us for the Eastern Conference semifinals on 2K Sports. Boy, you gotta like what Carmelo Anthony has done in this game.
Through the first 2 quarters, he's been on fire. Explosive offensive performance. And you know what? I'll be interested to see just how much he's got left in the tank. That first half had to take a lot out of him.
Shooting about 48% from the floor. Pretty good. They've got Rudy Gobert. Carmelo Anthony out there with James Harden. And it's Payton in at the point guard position. And that's the group for Joe Mazzulla as we begin the second half. Lanier. Pass to Daniels. Goes back up. That's good on the jumper. Daniels has got 5 now.
Yeah, a complete offensive player. Daniels can set people up, and he can knock down shots.
Payton passes to DeBusschere. No good with the triple. DeBusschere's gone just 1 of 5 shooting from the floor. To the inside. Here's Richardson. Oh, a clear foul there on the missed shot. So he'll get a pair at the line. It's his first trip to the line.
At the line for the away team, Michael Richardson, taking 2 shots.
And he knocks down the first one. And he makes both free throws. Here's Anthony. Picked by Gobert. Puts up a three. Anthony misses. Anthony's gone 1 of 5 on three-point tries. Sarr passes to Richardson. To the paint. Here's Harrison. Uses the glass on the layup. Harrison's got his first 2 points.
You gotta like the game of Richardson, a crafty guard who is always looking to get the ball to his guys.
Payton with it. Pass to Anthony. Just 5 to shoot.
Crafty down low. Melo knows how to draw fouls.
On the night, he's 2 for 2 at the stripe.
At the line for 2, Carmelo Anthony.
The free throw drops for Anthony. And Anthony drops them both. Right around a minute and a half played in the third quarter. Here's Daniels, defended by Harden.
Oh, man. Between his size and mobility, Sarr is the perfect lob threat.
Shooting just 38% for this game so far. Pass to Anthony. The baseline J is on the way. Finds it again. 6 for 12 and remaining assertive.
And his fantastic performance from the last game has carried over to tonight.
You know, that's how it goes with him. I mean, his hot streaks, guys, don't last minutes. They last days.
Here's Harrison. Down low. And he takes the fantastic lead pass up strong for the slam.
Well, you have to track Sarr in that action. He's so fluid for his size and does a great job coming off the pick.
And Joe Mazzulla calls timeout here. I think right now he must be looking at some adjustments. Here's Payton. Second half of play here with just under 2.5 minutes passed. Pass to DeBusschere. Fires from deep. Harrison pulls it in.
And they just continue to dominate the boards.
Guys, I think they've simply been the more physical team, and that's why they're ahead.
Here's Harrison. They lead by 8. Biggest lead of the game. On the wing, Richardson, guarded by Payton. Here's Anthony. And Anthony slams it in.
Carmelo Anthony imposing his will inside. Doesn't take any time. Rising up for the dunk.
Pass to Sarr. Here's Lanier, defended by Gobert. Now here's Richardson. 5 points in the game. And that one's good. Lanier's got 6.
They have no answer defensively inside.
Yeah, and that's 4 straight field goals now they've allowed from point-blank range. Can't happen.
Now here's Payton. 8-point game. Misses from close range. Outside Richardson. Inside. Here's Lanier. And he takes it in for the layup off a very nice feed. Lanier's gotten 4 this quarter. Here's Payton. Pass to Gobert. Three-pointer, Harden. Lanier with the rebound.
Yeah, and the defense really respects his shooting ability, and they showed it with that tight coverage.
Daniels, that one's true.
Since half, there's been a stark contrast between these teams. I'm talking about efficiency at the offensive end.
And that's why you have such a huge gap in the shooting numbers between the teams.
Here's DeBusschere. Nails it from 3. 6 points for him.
Nice find that time from Carmelo. We know he's a scorer, but that time did a good job finding the open teammate.
Pass to Daniels. The kick out to Richardson. Here's Sarr. Here's Lanier, defended by Gobert. Shot clock at 5. Here's Lanier. Good D by Gobert. Outside Payton. Outside Harden. Picked by Gobert. Harden, the open look. And yes, it goes. Got a little English on that one.
Harden is known for his creativity. Can't lose him in the screen and roll, or he'll take you to school.
Pass to Arizon. The 3-ball. Knocks down the long J. Arizon's got 5 points in the quarter.
Pick works well there, but the defense left a lot to be desired.
Yeah, that's not the defense you need. You got to be tougher defensively.
Here's DeBusschere. He has 6. Here's Anthony. The 3. Good. And that basket makes him 8 for 14 for the game.
1 triple for him in the first half. Now he's hit another.
Here's Daniels, defended by Harden. The 3 is up. Hits the trifecta. Arizon's got his 3rd basket on the night right there.
This is just fun. These teams are trading threes back and forth.
Nothing like answering back. One team gets 3, you fire 3 of your own. Boom.
Now here's Anthony. He's got 22. Harden from outside. Anthony, the pass to Payton. Outside Harden. Sarr pulls it in. Sarr's got 4 rebounds in the game. Pass to Lanier. Now here's Richardson. Here's Sarr. Here's Arizon. He's guarded by Anthony. Ooh, poked away.
And they're up considerably because of their efforts on the glass.
Yeah, rebounding has been a big key in this one. They've asserted their will and have taken control on the glass.
Here's Sarr. He has 7. Can't hit it from 12 feet.
That's the shot they wanted. It just didn't fall.
You know what? That's a confidence shaker for him, though. I mean, that's a shot he expects to make every time.
Now here's Gobert. Trailing by 10. Pass to DeBusschere. Puts up a deep 3. They get it back. Strong finish by Rudy Gobert.
It's interesting. They definitely had more three-point attempts in the first half. Not sure why they went away from it.
Here's Daniels, defended by Harden. Up high and down it goes on the lob.
Woo! I just love that alley-oop slam, B.A.
Defense disorganized, defense pays.
Well, I tell you what, guys, this is really getting close to being real ugly.
Takes a step back. Here's Harden. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws.
Well, how about this factoid? James Harden drawing another foul. And in other news, water is wet, too.
No good on the free throw.
Nobody quite like Harden to run your offense. He knows the ins and outs like very few do.
Good on the second one.
An effective playmaker and a more efficient scorer, Harden continues to be a highly productive player.
Mobley, a screen on Harden. Here's Daniels. Cashes in the 12-footer. Daniels has got 9. And as we end the third quarter, a double-digit deficit will make it tough to come back. They lead by 11. And we're coming back in just a moment. Get ready for the fourth quarter when we return. And a moment now as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
And from the 2-guard spot, an unselfish play like this sets a fantastic tone.
That's right. I mean, that's not his primary duty, but when the situation calls for it, he can do it and does it well.
And welcome back, folks, for more Eastern Conference semifinal action. Daniels has gotten it done so far from the field, making 4 of his 6 attempts. We've got Mobley. He's out there with Herb Jones. Andrew Nembhard is out there with Dwight Howard. And it's Thomas in at the 1. Ayton with a screen. To the middle. And Ayton with the stuff.
And that's just terrific body control by Ayton. Setting a solid pick and then quickly getting himself open.
And here's Thomas. And there's Howard. That one's good on the assist by Thomas.
They are shooting the lights out and doing a good job of maintaining this lead.
Not many empty trips for this group. It seems everything's falling for him this half.
Now here's Caruso. Back to Butler. Here's the 3. Mobley grabs the board.
You have to credit their effort. I mean, they've done an amazing job on the glass.
And it's been a well-rounded performance. I mean, strong rebounding has certainly been at the center of it, but it's been good on a number of levels.
Nembhard with it. He's guarded by Caruso. The shot by Nembhard, no good. Pass to Billups. Outside Butler. Here's Boozer. He's guarded by Nembhard. Oh, nice fake, but the layup's off the mark. Shooting it well at 59%. The ball's knocked loose. Stolen by Caruso. And they're on the run. Butler with the ball. He's picked up by Nembhard. Here's Billups. With the fadeaway. And Ayton gets it to go.
Love seeing Ayton take these mid-range jumpers. He realizes guys at his position have to hit these kind of shots.
And so Jamal Mosley calls for the timeout. He wants to make sure everyone is aligned, given the situation right now. make substitutions. Gives us a chance to catch up with Allie LaForce.
Hi, guys. Well, Jamal Mosley was just reviewing the plan with his team. He was clapping in the huddle, saying to his guys, loving the effort right now. Keep the intensity on them. Leave no doubt in their mind that this game is ours. Guys, back to you.
Thanks for that, Allie. And we're about 2 minutes into the fourth now. Sarr passes to Thomas. There's a screen. And Ayton pulls it down.
You know, even though they're on top, they're winning. I mean, they could use more from him. Trying to shut the door on this one.
Kept alive. Some room here for Anthony. Oh, he finds himself wide open and drills it. Anthony's got 11 points here in the second half.
Gobert can look over the top of just about any defense right there. Delivers a nice pass.
Pass to Thomas. Here's Harrison. On the clock. Lanier. And it's flushed down. A nice jam.
That's just elementary routine for Lanier. Getting whatever position he wants inside and just going to work.
Anthony right side. Here's Billups. Thomas defends. Here's Billups. Buries it down low. Billups has got his first 2 points of the night.
One of the reasons they're behind is because we haven't seen enough of that. He needs to become a bigger part of the offense.
Pass to Lanier. Here's Harrison. Over Anthony. Second chance effort. Here's Harrison. Defended by Gobert. Harrison misses. On the wing, Caruso. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair. That one on Nembhard.
I like that. I mean, some physical play inside. He's not about to give up any easy baskets.
And, you know, the defense gets their money's worth on that foul, stopping the layup and not giving up the and one.
And the first one at the line is good. Richardson's checked in for Thomas. And Caruso drops them both. Here's Richardson. Pass to Lanier. Outside Richardson to the paint. And he takes the feet in stride and slams it home.
Well, you know, Lanier excels at taking advantage of his scoring chances, and when he gets on the roll, it's really hard to slow him down.
Here's Billups, guarded by Richardson. Anthony outside. Shot clock at 6. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up.
Man, the defender really went after him.
Yeah, if you're going to foul, then make sure that you don't give a chance for the and one.
The first one falls. Daniels is checked in for Nembhard. Both shots good from the strike. Gotten 3 of 7 attempts in this fourth quarter to fall. Pass to Daniels. Back to Richardson. Inside. Here's Harrison. Ooh, plenty of contact on that shot. Officials call the foul, and he'll take 2 free throws now. It's going to be on Alex Caruso.
Everyone in the building saw the obvious contact.
Yeah, the officials didn't need to talk that one over. It was obvious.
2 shots.
He misses the free throw. And the second free throw is good. And Joe Mazzulla has called timeout. He wants to make sure they're purposeful with the game plan. Here's Billups. On the wing, Anthony fires for 3. Rebounded by Daniels. Daniels has got 5 rebounds in the game.
Hitting the glass with purpose and aggression.
And guys, you've seen it countless times in a close game. Hustle plays can really make the difference.
Got 4 of 8 shots to drop here in this final quarter. Pass to Anthony. Harrison pulls it in.
Come on. If you're going to go for the crazy dunk, you better finish it.
Richardson, the pass to Harrison. Played it in with a nice touch off the window.
Encouraging signs for him after starting the game poorly. He's picked it up here in the second half.
And Joe Mazzulla calls timeout here. He was quite emphatic, demanding the timeout, clearly wanting to address strategy with his team. checked in for Caruso. Outside Harden. Pass to Anthony. Knocks it loose. Here's Harrison. To the inside. Lanier. That one's good. 7 for 10 now.
And just not letting up at all. I mean, you have to love this approach. You want to get the ball to the guys who make plays.
If it's working, keep working it. That's what I say. Keep the pressure on.
Now here's Harden.
Well, you know, Harden will do that every chance he gets. He cleverly goes into the defender, looking for the contact to draw the foul, and nobody does it better.
The line for your home team, James Harden, taking 2 shots.
And he misses the first one. Boy, he wanted that one to go. That's good. Going 1 of 2 from the line. And that brings him within single digits.
He's going to be kicking himself all night. This isn't the time to be wasting opportunities.
Here's Harrison. He's guarded by Anthony. For 3. On the wing, Daniels. Pass to Sarr. Here's Daniels. Defended by Harden. Just 5 on the clock. And he'll draw the foul. He'll head to the line for 2. That was the one they really wanted. He's got one more, though. And he can't make the second free throw either. Missed them both. Low. Stolen. Here's Harrison. And you can count it. He'll go to the line with a chance at a 3-point play.
Look at what he's doing here, and it's hard to imagine him playing much better.
Well, that might be fair, but I wouldn't want to take away from what he did in that last game. I mean, let's just say it's a pretty nice run he's on, no matter how you decide to frame it up.
There's 1:12 left in the game. Outside Harden. Puts it up. Cash money on the open jump shot.
Harden is as steady as falling rain. I mean, so consistent. Beautiful shooting form. A brilliant scorer.
Here's Daniels. Here's Sarr. Back to Richardson. To Harrison. Fires from deep. Buries
makes it from 3. This is what winning is all about. Playing your best when it matters most.
Yeah, you know, once they got victory in their view, a huge injection of energy and a great run to finish it off.
Good on the shot.
The visitors with the ball. Richardson, the pass to Sarr. There's 25 seconds left in the game. Richardson for 3. It's rebounded by Rudy Gobert. And it looks like they just won't have enough left here at the end.
Yeah, they simply ran out of time and energy.
Picked by Gobert. Series. They'll take a 4-2 series victory here in the second round, and the NBA Finals could be just a few games away for them.
Yeah, heading into the conference finals off a big win like this one has to feel good, but they've got their work cut out for them in the games ahead.
That'll do it for this broadcast of the NBA Eastern Conference semifinals. For Allie LaForce, Clark Kellogg, and Grant Hill, this is Brian Anderson thanking you for watching the NBA presented by 2K Sports. And time now to present our player of the game.